What is going on, guys? Newton here with MMO Player, bringing you guys a skill build guide to Path of Exile. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build Freezing Pulse. This is a really great skill. It's super effective early on, it's super effective later on in the game, it has a high damage output, and generally, it's a fantastic skill, and I enjoy using it quite a bit. I think it's super effective, and generally, it's a skill that everybody can use pretty much throughout the whole game. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, let it be known, you do not need a 6 link item to get this skill fully built or to its full potential. I'm just have this to kind of show you the maximized potential of the build that it has. You can get away with using 2 or even using 3 or even 4 link item. So, Freezing Pulse, very effective skill. It's a projectile based skill with that has cold damage that has the potential to freeze or even slow down enemies, which makes it really nice. It's super effective early on. It increases survivability a bit just because it has a CC effect on the skill, which makes it really nice and really effective with the leveling process, just because you're able to CC some enemies and slowing them down, making your survivability increased a little bit. And you're not taking as many hits from enemies, which is really nice. Some enemies can hit really hard in the game, and then potentially dying can be very devastating. So having enemies held in place and keeping them away from you and not dealing damage to you is always very effective and really useful. So Freezing Pulse, fantastic skill. I recommend this one very highly. So getting into it, like I said, it's a projectile based skill. Utilizing this skill, we're going to go ahead and pair it with a lesser multiple projectile. Now you can pair this with a lesser or greater if you choose to, depending on how much area you wish to cover, but greater decreases the damage output of the skill by much more than lesser, and lesser is already pretty effective. So we're going to go ahead and use a lesser multiple projectile paired with the skill, increasing the it creates a cone effect with the skill, which is very effective and very useful. If you want to increase the cone effect of the skill, you can go ahead and do greater multiple projectiles. It's by all means, it's up to you, but I like lesser just because it does more damage that way. Now, next we're going to go ahead and pair it with a spell echo. Every time we cast this spell, it's going to go ahead and cast it a second time, which is very effective and very nice. The faster we can cast this spell, the more times we can get it off in a shorter duration of time, the more damage it's going to do. Now, with this spell being a projectile, it's not a very long projectile. It doesn't cast out very far. Now, what can we do to kind of increase the range of it? You're going to go ahead and want to pair it with a faster projectile. The faster it moves, the faster it's on screen longer, so the farther it's going to go, which is really nice. So this gives you, not only can you get, does it go farther, but it'll hit more enemies along its path, which is really nice. So faster projectiles will increase the range, per se, of some of these cone effect projectile skills, which is really nice. So this will kind of really increase the potential use and the effectiveness of the skill, which is awesome. So generally, using these 4 skills, you can get Freezing Pulse to a really good state, and it'll bring you quite a far way. So going over the 4 that primarily I like to use that'll be most effective is a Freezing Pulse paired with lesser multiple projectiles, Spell Echo, and faster projectiles. So this increases the range and the amount of time that we can get it off in a short duration of time, making the skill very effective. Now we have 2 more slots to kind of increase the potential damage of this skill, so we're going to go ahead and pair it with faster casting, so that way we can cast it even faster in a shorter duration of time, increasing your damage output. And we're going to go ahead and pair it with lightning damage, just because this skill already has cold based damage. So generally, that's how you build Freezing Pulse. That's how I like to build it to make it most effective. So let's go ahead and put it into use and show you the potential that it has. Let's go ahead and go onto a new map and kind of show you the effects of the skill. Now, I've used this skill quite a bit. It's gone with me pretty long ways into building my characters, and as you can see here, it's a pretty far projectile. As you can see, with the faster projectiles, it increases the range of the skill quite a bit. Now, after I kill these mobs, I'll take off faster projectiles to kind of show you the decrease in range of this skill, just to kind of give you a general idea of how effective it is, which makes it really nice. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and pull off faster projectiles real quick, and you'll see the range of the skill is pretty much cut in half. So generally, it goes pretty far right now, but why not have it farther? I mean, that's why we throw it on here, which makes the skill super long range, which is nice. So So let's go ahead and kill just a few more enemies to kind of see the potential and show you the damage output that this skill has. We're freezing enemies along the way. It's very long range now, which is really nice. And the damage output, like I said, is awesome with this skill. It does a ton of damage, which is really awesome. It works well early on with the CC effects. It works well really further into later game. The damage output on mobs is really high, and even on single target mobs as well, such as bosses or even stronger elite monsters like this one right here. That was a stronger monster. We took him out in just about no time, and it's a really fun skill to use just because of how fast it is. It feels really nice and it feels really rewarding, and I love this skill a lot. So let's go ahead and kill a few more mobs. Let's see if we can find some. Where are they? Where are they hiding? There we go. We got a good mob pack over here. Let's go ahead and take these guys out, and as they kind of funnel through my way, we're just demolishing them as they come my way, which is really nice. It's a great skill. So there we go. Keep using that, and this skill very early on, even when leveling, when you acquire it early on, it's still super effective. It only gets stronger the more you pair it and the more you level it up with other gems and so on. So we got a stronger mob. We'll go ahead and take this one out real quick. As you can see, this one is pretty strong, but the damage output was pretty good. Didn't take much time to take him out. We didn't deal much damage just because we can keep a good range, and we do keep him CC'd a bit as well. So generally, that's pretty much it to Freezing Pulse. If you guys have enjoyed this build guide, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. But until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.